guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Life on the Road with the Omonosi. And here is Omonosi, the only eligible way you know, probably. And of course, the only drama queen you know. Okay, so today, this week, we're gonna be talking about self-evaluation. Love self-evaluation. Okay, so what is self-evaluation? Self-evaluation is the interest. It's okay. Let me break it down. It's basically introspection. Yes, it is inwards looking. As it's looking inwards, assessing yourself. Okay, I think that's like assessing yourself. That should explain it enough. Okay, so. Okay, so now we're going to be talking about self-evaluation, and having defined it the best way I think I can as self-assessment, assessing oneself. I would like you guys to note some things, so kindly get your jotters, your jotting pads, and kindly, go along, follow me. Thank you. Okay, so firstly, I would like you guys to note assessing yourself from the outside. Okay, the last episode I was talking about viewing yourself from the eye of the outside or something like that. Yes, so assessing yourself from the outside is something like that, because people around us tend to, see us more than we see ourselves. Okay, so basically it's like, for example, at my workplace, I can try to view myself from the way my boss views me. I can try. So that way I get to have an idea of how my trials, my attempts, my work will look like, my behavior will look like to someone. That is me assessing myself and evaluating the value that I have to offer in every sphere of life. Okay, so basically assessing yourself from the outside. I think that's quite, cool. Okay, so secondly is evaluating your own performance. Okay, so a whole lot of times when we, do stuffs, we, especially when it comes to things like exams, yes, I mean exams. For example, when you do an exam, you tend to like, okay, so what do I think I can get from what you've done? That's like you giving yourself, like evaluating yourself, like, hello, okay, so from what I've done, what do I think the results would be? So you're now evaluating your own performances in the sense that whenever you do something, you sit down and look deeply into it, like, okay, this, maybe what you can work on, or maybe something, okay, this is my particular strength that I can leverage on, or it's your weakness that I actually want to work on. So assessing your own performance enables you to know your strengths and weaknesses, which helps you to, either to leverage on the strengths, yes, and to work on the weaknesses. Okay, so thirdly is check your attitude. Attitude is everything, because, for example, God forbid, if you see me outside fighting, even if we haven't met before, you would have formed an opinion about me. You'd have been like, oh, she has a bad attitude and all of that, even if it wasn't my fault. Okay, so now you attitude is like the spice of life. Let me use that. It is the spice of life. If you are very good at whatever you do and you have bad attitude, that is zero, a complete zero. Because I still would not embrace someone that has bad attitude, even if you are very good. I rather get someone that has everything. Like, do you get? So, but you have to check. You have to examine your attitude. You have to examine your attitude, because attitude is the spice of life. Okay, so just okay, and yeah, this is the key. And then the that's should number 4. Yeah, the fourth point is be reflective. Make sure you take your time to reflect on how your day went, the things you did, things you think you could have done better, things you think you could have actually avoided. Because if you could have avoided something, then just think, reflect. For example, when I was younger, I used to think about my day and everything. I used to be like, oh, I should have done this, I should have got angry here. I still need to date, actually. I still need to date. But then I learned from when I was very small. And it's really an Abby right now. I can think it was happened 4 months ago and be like, did you think about it very well the other day? Shall I say things like this? Think, be reflective. And the fifth point is get feedbacks from others. Now, this could be in form of friends, mentors, and yes, your colleagues from work. Trustworthy and respectful colleagues. Let me say trustworthy. Yes, because and the thing about mentors is before you pick your mentor, you'd have examined the person, whether the person is someone that you want to really tap from. Yes, and so that kind of person would help you through life. And so if you want a sincere feedback, it should be most importantly from your mentors and your friends, because your friends, if you have true friends anyways, they would not lie to you. And the sixth point is keep a file, a record of growth. Keep a file. When it comes to self-evaluation, you have to note. Don't do it upstairs. Don't do it upstairs alone. Note it down. For example, I do mine on a monthly basis. So I started noting it down of recent. Although I used to do it in secondary school, but then of recent, I started noting it down again. January 2020, 17 January 7. I can remember the exact date. Yes. Now, keep a file. So that way, even if you forget some things, you can easily go back to your note and go through it and examine the note and be like, okay, so this is this, that. Do we get? So keep a file, keep a record of growth. So that way you can even know the things that you said you're going to do and then you've not even done after 6 months. Okay. And that is the same. Okay, and that would even being accountable. That will cover the get feedback from others and keep a file, a record of growth. So because if you have something written down, if you have people that you have to report back to, that way you're being accountable for your own growth. Okay, and lastly, be brutally honest with yourself. Guy, sorry. See, you just have to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest. See, honesty is key. Be brutally honest. It's just yourself. There's nobody there with you. It's just you. So why would you not now be honest with yourself? So be very honest with yourself when you're talking about things like this. But self-evaluation is key to your growth, because you can't start building a plan when you've never even finished the other plan or even discovered what went wrong with the other plan. That's something with life. You cannot say you want to improve without actually finding out what went wrong. And it's the same thing as saying achievement and resolution. When it comes to self-evaluation, it's into two actually. Now, achievements and resolutions. Achievements versus resolutions. So for example, you weigh your achievements with your new resolutions and what helped to achieve these things, the strengths that you can leverage on, and the weaknesses that you have to work on. So you have to be brutally honest to yourself. That's the truth about self-evaluation. It is you and you and you and you and you alone sitting there like alone. So just do it. Be brutally honest with yourself. And self-evaluation, it is one of the most it is growth in itself, because if you do not evaluate yourself from time to time, you cannot grow. You consider remain stagnant, because there won't be anything to inspire growth. But self-evaluation inspires growth in us, because by the time we see this thing I didn't do well, I can do better, it inspires you to want to outdo yourself, so want to outdo your record of whatever success it is. Yes, so self-evaluation is very important when it comes to growth, and not just personal growth but even for businesses. So self-evaluation is a very key thing to note in growth, especially in personal and business success. So without self-evaluation, you cannot be successful in life. Without self-evaluation, you cannot be successful. You are just a complete failure if you do not evaluate yourself from time to time, and you have to do it on a frequent basis, like often, because if you are doing it once in a year, it won't be as effective as if you are doing it on a monthly basis. For example, I do mine on a monthly basis. Some people do theirs some people do theirs fortnightly, some people every week, some people every day. Well, I do not like every day because I might skip it unintentionally, because imagine if you are very tired. Although before I sleep, I try to think about my day and correct myself of things I could have actually done better, actually avoided. Yes. But noting it down, it could be really tiring, honestly. But if you have a diary that you feel every day, you could actually just infuse it into your diary thing. And for self-evaluation, if you want to be a better person, I would recommend to you that you should read books. Yes, you should read a whole lot of books. So I'll be doing a video on books that you can read that can actually help you grow one of these days. But then, thank you for joining me on this edition of Life on the Road with me, Omonase. And kindly like this video, kindly share this video, most importantly, please share this video, and kindly subscribe to this channel, and please the notification bell, kindly put it on. Thank you very much, and have a lovely week. Have fun and live life to the fullest. Thank you.